Namaskaram everyone. We are starting a video series on the wisdom of the holy texts, Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, YOGAVISISHTAM and Bhagavatham. We have been running a satsang for the last about 2.5 years on Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatham, YOGAVISISHTAM and Vedanta Darshanam, based on a wonderful commentary in Malayalam by Professor G. Balishan Nair sir. So it had been received so very well in the sense it is not the question of reception, it is the question of how those texts and explanatory notes have refined and rejuvenated our day-to-day living. That is the most important thing. Whatever we do, whatever we read, whatever we express ourselves, whatever we engage ourselves into, if it is not resulting in a solace and peace and joy for us, it is not worthwhile. Whatever we do, be it work, be it yajna, yaga, tapa, japa, or singing, upasana, nama sankirtana, whatever we do, ultimately it has to lead us to peace and happiness. So the intention behind this video series is to extend the Malayalam texts into English and present it across on Facebook as well as in YouTube. This is not a scholarly representation of the Upanishads. Please understand, as a common man, as a layman understanding of the Upanishads, but whatever is going to be communicated across into, I am deeply convinced on their relevance and significance in our day-to-day life. That is for sure, because it is the experience that we have gathered over the years through the texts, through the events in our life, by our own contemplation. And I thank the surroundings in which I was born, wherein Upanishad used to be chanted on a day-to-day basis. Purusha Suktam used to be chanted on a day-to-day basis, also Sri Suktam, Bhagya Suktam. All these texts, all this literature are intended to take us into joy and happiness. All of us want joy and happiness only. I don't think anybody is looking for self-realization and all that. So, though all those things are important, significant as an ultimate aim, but on a day-to-day basis, what we want is our own joy, our own happiness, so that we will be able to conduct ourselves into the world in a very proper and melodious and harmonious way. That is our ultimate intention of all our activities. With that preface, let us begin. This is a journey into the holy texts from the viewpoint of their significance and relevance in our lives. We start with the terminology on spirituality. Whatever we had been going through, the Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatham, YOGAVISISHTAM is such a wonderful text which has not been substantially discussed, I feel. And we are into the Vedanta Darshanam. It's a wonderful commentary on the Upanishads. Whatever, for the last 2.5 years, all these texts had been asking us, addressing our consciousness, nothing else. We are part of the universal consciousness as a drop in an ocean. A drop, whatever is in the drop is also in the ocean. This is the essence of all the text that has ever appeared in the arena of spirituality. So what we have is there, everyone has. Everyone has. So our responsibility, the only responsibility that we have in the wakeful 17 hours every day we need to keep this consciousness as far as possible calm and peaceful. This is, in fact, this is the only challenge that we have. This is the only challenge we have. And Upanishad is telling us that whatever effort that we are taking in the direction of joy and peace, the universal intelligence will be able to support us, will be supporting us. This is what Paul Kello in his Alchemist says, if your intentions are pure, if our activity, every one of us is born with a mission, and if we are on the path wherein the universal intelligence wants us to act, the entire universe will conspire to give us the best. The blessings will be poured on us. Again, I am telling you, the intention behind this video series is only to propagate what is the blessing of wisdom that we all have, and we have got a responsibility to propagate it across in whatever communication channels that are available to us. So, how do we retain our consciousness, which is already Ananda? Upanishad says Ananda Atma. Atma, that is a consciousness. It is being expressed in multiple ways. People call it Brahma, people call it the Parampurul, people call it Atma. It is all the same. It is all the same. How can this consciousness be retained peaceful and joyful? Is by focusing on the present moment. This is not a self-help literature. It is not a jargon or something. Kindly do not mistake it to be a marketing jargon and all that. My intention, the intention that in coming in front of you is only to propagate as an expression of gratitude for all the blessing that has been showered on us. This is just the intention. So the present moment awareness is the key in order to keep us joyful and peaceful all across the day. We are either into the regrets of the past or into the anxiety about the future. More often than not, we are definitely not always in the present moment. And there is a definition of a monk. Okay, who is a monk? The answer is, a monk is one person who is consciously attempting, who is consciously, continuously attempting to be in the present moment. He is a monk. It is not the robe, it is not the place, it is not his pedigree, nothing else matters. If somebody is continuously, consciously engaging himself in the present moment, he is a monk. And there are wonderful texts which has been written on the present moment awareness. I tell you, YOGAVISISHTAM is telling just the same thing. BHAGAVAD is just telling the same thing. Once you are intensely focusing in the present moment, I tell you from my experience, the mind will stop. And the universal intelligence is always functional as a timely performer. Whatever is the blessing that are required for each and every one of us, it will be available to us not before, never after, but exactly in the present moment that is required for us. We will close this short video talk with couple of adages which will remind us, which are actually the pointers for all of us to keep us in the present moment. Eckhart Tolle in his celebrated work Power of Now says, be the ever alert guardian of your inner space. Be the ever alert guardian of your inner space. Robin Sharma says, you stand guard at the gateway of your mind. We need to save our mind at any cost, so that we need to stand guard so that nothing negative enters over there. We do not have a luxury of a single negative thought. We do not have the luxury of even a single negative thought. I am talking from the Upanishads. These are all not my version. I am not a scholar, I am not a Pandit, I am just an ordinary villager. But whatever I am communicating across to you, I am deeply convinced, because Upanishad is the proof for all these conversations. God bless you all. We will continue this video series.